the shadows gathering over our democracy and ask, what do we do now? But we know exactly what to do because we have done it before and we will do it again. Because you see, our power has never come from having an easy path and our refusal to surrender to cynicism and destruction. Not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. In this chapter in our American story, this chapter will be written not simply by whoever occupies the Oval Office, nor by the wealthiest among us. The American story will be written by you, written by us, by we the people.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Vice President Kamala Harris shines like a flashlight in the coal mine of political darkness. She stepped onto the stage at the NAACP Image Awards, not just to accept an award, but to deliver a moral lesson in a few sharp minutes to Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Guys, stop tearing this country apart. She didn't just talk empty words. She recalled Webb Du Bois' timeless quote, "The best job is the one you have." Yes, Kamala was basically telling Trump and Musk, don't wait for the future, do your best now, or don't do anything at all. And Trump and Musk? They're like two spoiled kids standing in the rain, soaking the red carpet of America, breaking this system, exploiting that one, dragging progress backward, all while saying, I'm doing this for America. Well, sure, but it's more like breaking America. Kamala didn't promise a quick revolution. She was honest. The road ahead is tough, like cycling uphill with a flat tire. But we have to keep going and trust the power of the people, not the power of a few shameless billionaires.
That we can take on Trumpism and defeat it. We can. What they are trying to do is demoralize the American people and make us feel hopeless. Oh God, we can't do anything. That's what they want you to believe. It ain't true. If we do not allow Trump and his friends to divide us up by the color of our skin, or our religion, or where we were born, or our sexual orientation. If we stand together, we win. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a PhD in math, but I do know that 99% is a hell of a larger number than 1%.
Bernie Sanders, the anthem of the working class, stood up and loudly declared, "Those billionaires, they're not clueless. They have the media, politics, the companies you work for, both the brains and the fat wallets. And they want you to believe you can't do anything, just go work for me." Sounds like sci-fi. The super rich are aliens invading Earth. But that's actually the truth. Bernie points out their tricks, not because he loves to bash them, but because it's reality. Listening to Bernie feels like hearing a math teacher telling 99% of you unite, while the remaining 1% are eating pizza on their private yachts. And sure, 99% is a lot, but that 1% is fat enough to eat them all up. Yet Bernie's commendable trait is that he never gives up. He keeps calling on people to rise up, refusing to let Trump and his crew divide us by race, religion, or gender.
Tariff is my favorite word in the dictionary. You know, we were the richest relatively from 1870 to 1913. That was our richest because we collected tariffs from foreign countries that came in and took our jobs and took our money, took our everything, but they charged tariffs and we had so much money. Of course, now we give it away to transgender this, transgender that. Everybody gets a transgender operation. It's just wonderful.
Now it's time for the performance of two modern heroes, Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Trump loves the word tariff like a kid loves candy. He reminisces about America's golden age when tariffs brought in more revenue than the tips Starbucks servers get today. Yet, in the same breath, he makes shocking statements straight out of a detective novel. We're spending money on things like gender reassignment surgery, and that's a wonderful thing. One wonders if anyone's laughing behind his back. Musk is Trump's perfect partner in the system destruction game. These two are like a villainous duo from an action movie. One wrecks the labor market, the other drags technology to reshape the world in ways no one dares to follow. Instead of building up, they're tearing down the bricks of the so-called American dream. A nation built on fairness, progress, and empathy.